Domination! That's right. Home video domination for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, these are numbers that came out a few days ago, so they're not fully current. You know, they'll definitely be probably even more. I mean, you know, when I showed you my picture, I did my video about it. A lot of people are showing those empty shelves now. You know, it wasn't like entirely everywhere, which I explained in my video that, yeah, not everywhere had like an empty shelf, but mainly there was a lot of empty spots for Zack Snyder. People are just craving a lot of home video because obviously we're in a pandemic. It does make sense, but still.
Yeah, it's like at Warner Brothers.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's the article right here that kind of explains this. That yeah, you knew that Warner Brothers they were not going to be able to hide from these numbers. That's what I kept saying. They're not going to be able to hide from these numbers because it's a whole different thing. This is not just like Samba TV, like taking on, like seeing what's happening when it comes to streaming on a smart TV. You know, it's not that. It's not that. This is actual DVD sales. And, you know, I'm glad that everybody's, you know, getting their physical copies and stuff. I know there was like, for a minute there was like a conspiracy that people, when they bought it at Target that didn't have the I was like going, okay, guys, don't get too crazy with it, please. Let's not get too like conspiracy theory out there, because I saw some people going like, they don't even say the name on the receipt. I'm like, that's common practice when it comes to, easy there. Yeah, you know, I was just kind of going, all right, guys, it's not... let's not get all Alex Jones on that shit. But yeah, Media Play News reported this over the weekend. Zack Snyder's Justice League dominates disc sales by a 5-1 margin. Zack Snyder's Justice League easily took the top spot on both the MPD Video Scan First Alert chart, which tracks combined DVD and Blu-ray disc units, and the dedicated Blu-ray disc sales chart the week ended September 11th. So yeah, this is like, you know, right there. So I'm gonna open up this. All right, so easily took blah blah blah. The 4-hour director's cut of the 2017 superhero team up Justice League, distributed by blah blah blah, 5-1 margin. Snyder's re-edit and extended version of the DC Comics adaptation, which he couldn't finish in 2017, serves as a sequel. Yes, we know that. Blu-ray disc formats accounted for 75% of Zack Snyder's Justice League first week unit sales, and 38% of the total tally coming specifically from 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, meaning 37% was regular Blu-ray and 25% was DVD. A trilogy collection, which is what I want to get, of all three of Snyder's DC films was number 14 on the Blu-ray disc chart. The previous week's top overall disc seller, Warner's The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, dropped to number 2 on the overall chart. The third Conjuring movie was down one spot on Blu-ray disc chart to number 4. Lionsgate Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard was number 3 overall disc seller and number 2 Blu-ray. So we got all that, and you know, we got all that. But domination, guys, domination. Cannot hide from those numbers, and you know that Toby does not like to see any of that, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's like at Warner Brothers.
That's all you got to say right about that. Suck it, Warner Brothers. It's like, yeah, you weren't going to be able to hide from this. I mean, the fact that we have, you know, when it came to HBO Max, we're never going to get fully those numbers. You know, we've seen different numbers, and a lot of people use it to either. It's funny when it comes to the debate about numbers and Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, so many people wanted to use certain numbers, just the Samba TV numbers, which again only look at smart TVs, and you know, it came in like third or something like that, behind Wonder Woman 84. It's just like, well, that's when you know the context, when you know the logistics of what that is trying to read. It's like there's really no room for argument, and I still see people arguing back and forth on the timeline when it comes to that. But when it comes to physical copy sales, DVD, Blu-ray sales, you can't hide from those numbers, and Warner Brothers can't hide from those numbers. It's out there. It dominated. It did well. First week, it was awesome. People were taking pictures, like I said, of empty shelves and everything like that. So it's good, guys. It's good. It's good. We all did a good job. Now we got to get that damn air cut out, and hopefully that'll happen soon. But at the same time, this is good, and you know, Zach loves seeing the fact that he's seeing those empty shelves, he was loving it. People were posting about it. He was liking those. He loves to see it. He definitely loves to see the fact that the shelves were empty. It just kind of shows you right there. So, good job, guys. Good job on buying those physical copies. Like I said, I'm just gonna order the trilogy off of Amazon. Yeah, bite the bullet. I wanted to actually go out and get like a physical copy, and I'm like, nah, couldn't find either the 4K or the trilogy at a decent price. So I'm just going to go ahead and just order off Amazon and hopefully upgrade my TV soon. And start getting into like physical media again, because I went off the reservation and just totally was like, hey, I'm all about digital, which is nice. It's nice, convenient, sure. But now I'm getting back into the physical stuff and gonna get that and add to these numbers. Add to the numbers. So, congratulations, guys. We did it, man. It's crazy. This whole fucking journey, I swear to God. To go from it doesn't exist to it actually exists in your fucking hand, and people are just swiping it up everywhere. Gotta love it. I even when I went to that barbecue over the weekend and talking to friends I haven't seen, they all watched it. They all liked it. And one of my friends was like, oh, it was a little too long. And I'm like, yeah, but it plays out like a series, like you binged it. And he goes, yeah, you're right. I watched it in 2 sittings. I'm like, yeah, see? That's what it was for. He knew exactly how to pitch this movie. It's like, all right, chapter it up. It could be like a little mini series. And that's what he pitched it as, because he's a smart dude. And now you have a physical copy. And I'm sure some of you slept with that physical copy every night for at least a week, right? You cozy it up with it, you snuggled with it, maybe spooned with it. I don't want to know anything else that you might have did with it, but that's your business. That's your business. It's fine, though. I totally understand. Totally understand if you know. I get it. Anyways,